Instead, it just feels like I'm getting progressively weaker. But suppose that's what they suspected as well as what would happen. My body is trying to handle whatever is going on inside of me, and is exhausting me instead. If I'm going to keep sleeping through days at a time and get weaker and weaker and weaker, I don't want to do that here. Me being here is only going to harm my court. They're going to have to take care of me with their limited number when they should be focusing on the academy courses. Focusing on securing the future for our court. And me being here is going to get into the way. I can't participate if I can't move and if I can't stay awake long enough. I'm just going to be a detriment. I can't do my duties, my obligations. I can't act in the capacity that I am meant to as a soul. And if I am going to get weaker and weaker until my body fully gives out, I don't want to do that here. I don't want... I want to be back in Solmera. I want to see the sunrise in Solmera. I can't stay at the academy, can I? But if I leave, what does that leave us with? We have barely anyone attending. 7 stopped showing up. Lady Ridley stopped showing up. I never see Lord Myro. It's been myself, Tavali, Daphne, Luciala, Felix, and Mateo. I feel like they do put rather significant emphasis on the head heir, as they should, but outside of our titles, with how the structure is, because the head heir is the one going through a lot of training to potentially have the crown. And if I'm not at the academy receiving that education, I wouldn't be qualified for it. If I even survive to that point. And so that means I would need to have someone appointed in my stead. And obviously that has to be Tavali or Seven. The Thelfolk at home will only submit to someone with the blessings. I don't think Seven is even an heir major. Tavali has so much on her plate with her priestess. But we would probably have better odds. I think she gets along well with majority of people within all the courts. She's present. She attends classes. She's interactive with the court and with others. And she knows how to handle responsibility. Butterflies represent change. Power changed from Seven to me when he withdrew himself from Soul, and maybe it's time for another bout of change. I ask Tavali to take over at the academy, to win for our court. And I'll go back home. And I likely will no longer be Soul. I don't maybe know how to envision my life without that. I thought my life was set in stone back when I was a loon. Then everything got thrown into chaos as I became Soul, and now it's happening again. I'll have to talk to Seven and Tavali and get their thoughts, I suppose. I'll have to reach out to them. I don't want to demotivate the court, so I don't... I don't want them to concern themselves too much with my state, so perhaps I mention that back at home, they had already been running tests and that I participated in during the break. And they've continued researching and are going to use their findings to help treat me. That way they can not worry about me and can keep focusing on the academy. I think if they believed that my life is coming to an end very, very soon, they would forsake their duty for personal feelings and want to stay with me, and I cannot allow that. I will not allow personal feelings to get in the way of the future of our people and of our court. I'll rest a little bit more and then I'll reach out to them. Well, I guess... Let's try to get a hold of them. Seven. If you are... I need to speak with you and Tavali. I'm going to missive her as well. I am at my house, but she can show you to the room itself. show you to the room itself. Here I am not in the condition to show, to guide you. I need to speak with you. I have already invited 7. If you could meet him at my house and guide him. He has not gotten a tour, so he won't know what I mean by guest room. I want to go over there. Oh, that hurt. I want to go over there. Seven will be over in just a moment. Hello, both of you. I'll have to ask what has to carry me over there. I think I'm just thinking about walking over there, and I'm thinking the other day of how I barely managed to get to the door and back, and that was with its own hiccups and loss of time. Hello, both of you, and you too. It was storming earlier. They did wake me up with their running. I had Daphne leave. I knew I wanted to speak to Tavali and Seven, and
guest room / Katarina room. Katarina.
Can you help me to the sofa so we can sit and talk?
Yeah, come on. But you.
What has happened to here?
Bad things. Thank you. Sit.
Sitting.
I don't think I ever really told you much about it, but I think you were at least aware that I wasn't comfortable going to the Nether.
Mm-hmm. You said it didn't make you feel good.
No. This is a result of that, essentially.
Why were you in the Nether?
I want to win the crown, and it's better odds if we went, so I took a gamble, and I suppose I lost that gamble.
We won't do that again, will we?
No, I probably won't go to the Nether again. I told Tavali if like all of our court was going to die or I had to go to the Nether, I would go to the Nether. There is the possibility that I will go to the Nether.
You're just gonna stop from happening there.
So
have to have all of us in mortal danger.
As long as our court doesn't come to mortal danger or threat to mortal danger, and their negotiation is be like, we're going to release a toxic gas on Donmere if you don't go through this portal. If we don't get to that point, it shouldn't happen again.
Hopefully for the best.
So we're at good odds.
Hopefully. I'm very pessimistic, so
No.
I don't know. But ultimately, I fell unconscious Thursday and stayed unconscious until late Saturday. when I woke up, but after falling asleep after our conversation, I haven't really woken up again until today. So I've been doing some thinking. I know back at court is where I have better odds of treatment because they were already trying to prepare something for me a month ago. But with my current state and my inability to move, I can't exactly keep things under control at the academy. So I wanted to prompt the idea of one of you taking over the sole position here again, or even if it's not sole exactly, just while we're here. Headmaster Phelan had talked about the head heirs, the significance, and they're the ones that would wear the crown if the court were to win. So if I am to unenroll from the academy to go back home for treatment, we would need someone else to be filling that gap.
Fair.
And sorry, there is something screaming in my mind.
You're so fun.
I don't know if you can hear it, if it's coming through me or not.
No.
I think I heard it.
It's my inner turmoil yelling at me.
I was gonna say it sounded like a ghost.
It's
There's
an
ghosts in your
inner
head.
cat who likes to bark, but instead of barking, it's just screaming.
When the inner cat screams.
They do that a lot.
You know, my cats over there were running around from the storms earlier, so perhaps this is just a delayed reaction. But obviously, you haven't really been attending the academy, and so I don't think they would permit you, after not attending classes and such, to be the candidate for the crown.
I was gonna say I've kind of like unofficially dropped out, I think.
Oh.
I don't even remember the last class I went to. Or the last time I was on campus.
It's been a very long while.
It's been a while.
But as such, I wanted to potentially propose it to you, Tavali, on if being queen is something you could see for yourself should we win.
Is this... I mean, is it gonna be like permanent? Is it only until you're fitter?
I think if I unenroll from the academy to go home for treatment, it's likely that I will lose all claim to it.
Oh, I see. I don't want our court to just drop out of the running. You're in this situation because you were trying to keep our court in the running.
I would rather us not drop out, and as much as I love some of our other court members, our court will not bow their head to someone without the blessing. So, of the attendees, you're the best choice for it, but I know it might make you too busy or interfere with your other duties.
I'm sure me and the Valara could figure something out with that. There are other candidates, even if I was the, so to say, next in line. But I'd be fine with it. I don't want our court to just give it up to whatever might happen should a different court win.
I think our obligation is to do what's best, what was best for the future of our court, which would be to win and try to win. Right now, it would just be taking over at the academy. I don't have the power myself to just transfer the sole title, but when I return home and my condition is properly seen, I suppose that is going to be up to Father to ultimately decide on how things will go past there.
Mm-hmm. I trust his judgment on that. It's most important. It's most important that you recover.
Yes, I don't see me being allowed to keep a title if I can't do the obligations to fulfill it, and I'd rather not keep it. Oh, I want to keep it, but I'd rather not keep it in rumors spread of my inadequacy and perhaps pin my hair fading because I lost the blessing or something. I don't
We
want...
make very sure that does not become a proper rumor. That's not it.
I don't want everything I have done to be tainted and undone in people's recollection because I try to hold on to something when I no longer have the ability to. Especially if it's just going to ultimately hurt people, because if I keep the task to myself and then fail to do them, that is going to affect others. Likely, I suppose, we would have to try to meet with the headmaster to make sure we can do this. I might ask you to help escort me home if that's all right.
Yeah. I was gonna say, let me know when you're planning to go home, and I can ride with you or something on the train. Let's make sure you get there.
Yeah, that you don't go alone.
I'll want to talk to a couple others before I leave. The headmaster I have to talk to if I am going to unenroll. Apologies. If it is all right with both of you, I do want to get to the dorms as much as I love my guest room and the privacy of it. If I'm going to meet with others, I think trying to drag them all the way out to our kingdom building might be a bit too tedious.
It's worth every other time. But we can help you over.
I suppose. I guess if I really need someone to come to me, I can send someone to fetch them with the warp stone.
Exactly. Plus more privacy.
I am trying to keep... I'm sorry you got filled in so late on this.
I've been hiding.
I've been trying to keep my situation more... I guess down low is the term. I didn't want rumors, I suppose, to spread in a negative way, but I think once I officially leave, it's going to spread either way. So
yeah, they tend to do that a little bit.
Yeah.
I've only really seen our court members since I've been here, so just a matter how many they have all told.
I hope no one.
Well, actually, the headmaster knows, so it's probably no longer a secret.
True. The headmaster, Mr. No, Mr. actually came back to me with having done a test on the blood samples. She said that when she went to the Nether with it, there were like some kind of impurities in it, and the longer she was in the Nether, the more impurities started appearing in the blood until it became just unusable for her.
That aligns with the research being conducted at home and their progress on it. Ultimately, the longer I'm in the Nether, the worse I would typically get. It's been exponential, I suppose. The first time I went to the Nether, I didn't have much of effect, and then I only went maybe 2 times since then, and we're already at this state.
Oh, no, I never.
Anti-nether.
We're anti-nether in this household.
There's no sun or moon there. We should have been anti-nether from the beginning.
But it was warm, so I enjoyed it. But I also don't have the same reaction to it that you do.
Oh.
Oh, it's raining. I'm sorry, my mind's also fuzzy. I don't really know what else to bring up. I'm certain there are things to bring up. And I'm just not thinking of them. Oh, there was Thorn Trials every week, and we hopefully did okay.
I was gonna say, how did that go?
Well, we got kind of screwed over in the first 2 trials.
Mm-hmm.
I checked that.
The first one was a maze, which we did pretty well in, but it was physically impossible to finish because one exit/entrance was just blocked off. So we were just stuck.
Did they acknowledge that happened?
They did, but we still got 3rd, and Cerulean, who was in the maze with us, got 4th, so I'm not sure how much they actually did.
And the second trial was to find our heir, which we did pretty well in as well, but the world was really bad, and we had to cross multiple oceans to get to Katarina, and it was just not a good time.
Seems like one that would be good for the flyers.
Yeah, definitely was.
I had a very nice enclosure.
Last trial was nice. Yeah, it was a pretty, it's like a floating ball in the sky. Very nice.
Well, that
And
seems
the last
fun.
one we had to fight bosses, which we picked the most difficult one, a Night Lich.
Ooh.
Like a big floating skeleton guy that summons phantoms. And we did it! Felix got the last hit. It was really nice.
Very nice.
Yes. I had gotten to the Nether because we wanted to test fight the Nether Gauntlet again. And here I am now. I didn't even get to go to the 3rd trial.
That's why we focus on you recovering.
I don't know if I'm going to recover.
There's more important things than winning the trials.
I'm telling you. Popularize the silver fox hairstyle at Solmera.
It's going to become a trend. It doesn't mean it's going to be a good trend.
Imagine little children running around as a silver fox.
When people see me, they are going to copy it, and it's going to look horrible.
It will be it'll be great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Make it cool.
I'll be escorted by knights, carried about, and
new fashion statement.
They're going to be dyeing their hair gray. The elders are going to stop dyeing their hair and just letting the gray hair show.
They're going to be so happy that their like natural grayness is going to become popular again.
Might be nice for all the old people to think they're cool again.
Oh, rumors are going to start up that I'm actually extremely old and that's my hair's gray. I'm actually both of yours grandmother.
Oh no.
It's nice to meet you for the first time ever.
Oh my god, what do I give you as a gift? Grandmas give gifts.
Apple pie recipe. That's all I want.
I have this bread that I made like a week ago.
I'll keep it forever.
It's already stale. It can't get staler.
Exactly. It's a keepsake now. I'm going to pass it down to my kids.
Oh.
Grandma gave me this bread.
You might want to add some preservatives to it.
Ooh, a little bread and jam.
Oh.
And then save it.
There you go. Maybe a tiny spell so the jam doesn't get moldy.
Exactly.
That's horrible.
Keep it fresh.
I'll have to draft up something officially about me leaving, I suppose, so it can go onto our dorm notice board. After it's posted, I don't mind stuff going out word of mouth. I'd probably post it shortly before I leave anyways. I guess maybe I'll try to leave Wednesday. I'll just leave, or Tuesday, one of the two.
It'd be a good amount of time to talk to people and still get home early.
Yeah, that'll give you a few days to meet with anybody you need to.
Well, is there anything else I need to be updated on in the past 2 days?
Not really, I don't think. Never mind, actually. Lizzaylia did faint.
Fun. Okay.
She's been checked up on, though.
Was it self-inflicted again? Or
No, it was an accident. The world wasn't quite cooperating with her elytra and the rockets.
I see. With you taking over at the academy, I think you're already vaguely aware that we're on good terms with Bloodwind. It's more than just good terms. We are contracted. So you should be putting Bloodwind above the other courts when it comes to things, unless it is detrimental to our own court.
And already, well, the best choice as ruler if it isn't us. I'm not quite confident in the other two courts.
No, I think Mirelle herself is nice. I don't think she's a leader.
And just everything of Court Cerulean right now.
I think we would immediately be thrown into combat should she win. I assume her father would not stand for it. I'll see if I can get you a copy of the contract, but it might be something that I have to get from home instead. You're already aware that I'm on rather good terms with Prince Ezra, so that is partly a result of it. He's someone that I will be talking to prior to my departure. Oh, I also have old soup if you want it. It was given to me to eat. I think you gave it to me. Who gave me the soup?
I don't need any soup.
You went to Bali's soup. She made it with love and care.
Oh, yay, sister soup. Sister soup
baby.
and grandma's bread.
It's only been room temperature for a couple days.
Still fresh then?
I'll have you know, 7th has been my absolute buddy while I'd been in bed.
The head must have stumbled over him at some point. He was attacking, very fierce.
Ooh.
Mm.
Such a brave
Protector.
little fella.
He did his due diligence.
I had a feeling he'd be a good one.
I can't tell them that I'm not. I can't tell them that I don't think I'm going to live long. I really can't. I really can't think of anything else I need to mention, so I guess that's everything then for the meeting.
Right. If you find you remember something or need something else, I'm just across the street.
And I'll be upstairs.
I never got to finish decorating the house.
Oh, if you give me the blueprint, like if you have blueprints, I could try finishing it.
I didn't have anything planned for the rest yet. It was still just in the ideas. My room's empty. My room has all the stuff in it, so you're more than welcome to rate it for kingdom building supplies, because it does have woods and terracottas and such. And glowstone.
I might steal the glowstone, definitely.
It was given to me by, I think Lord Felix was there, but I think it was primarily sourced by Lord Leonidas.
Makes sense. I think he has a whole generator machine for it.
That's fancy.
So I got it for
Or was
free.
that when I needed a bunch of glowstone?
I knew Daphne was decorating her house, and I think they're just leaving.
It's got the zoomies. It's the rain.
It's the pause. They don't want to be still, I guess.
But no, Lord Leonidas offered to get me glowstone, and I immediately jumped on it because I knew if I didn't, it was going to get offered to somebody else also building, and then I wouldn't have glowstone. So I have a good amount upstairs.
Stolen. Immediately.
I don't know what else to say.
One joyous news. The deadline for the kingdom building got extended to the 30th, which means more time.
Oh, right, that was due today.
Luckily, not anymore.
Well, it's nearly done. It just, the different houses need to be designed to follow the different occupations.
I've been working on building up one of the houses. Had a sign in front of it.
Yes, I had blueprints for the 2 housing styles, and then it's just a matter of progressing them, and I was going to put a lectern down with a book, and I don't think I ever got to that point.
I can write one up and put up the houses that need to be, well, decorated.
Yeah, I was gonna more like a guideline of like numbering the houses and being like, this one is completed, this is the armorer, this one is in a work in progress, it's going to be the shepherd, just to make sure all the jobs get hit. I kind of just threw down saplings on a portion of the pathway to make one area look more complete, but I'm sure the rest needs some landscaping as well.
Maybe I'll conscribe Mateo to work on landscaping.
I think you were there for, I gave Lord Leonidas permission that should he really want to, he can make another plot.
Oh, yeah.
And build a house.
He was talking, he was thinking of what rooms he would put in.
I don't need this anymore. She doesn't need a to-do list. She can handle this herself.
Do you want us to, like, avoid sharing this with any of our court before you've got the notice up and talk to who you want to talk to?
Between our court, that is here, I think that is fine. They can know that they're gonna find out when I write the book and have someone else put it up. It's just a matter of me writing the book. But no, it's more so just going to be a formal passing of power within the academy, and then thanks for the work, and then also telling them to continue or to get their act together for one and continue moving forward on things. I don't want me leaving to be an excuse for people to slack off, or and I want to make sure they listen to you, which I don't think they wouldn't. I suppose Daphne might be the main one. But she still should.
I think she's reasonable enough.
I drank another one of these that you gave. I drank another one of these that you gave me earlier. I think it tasted worse than the first one.
Okay, look, I had made that in a hurry. I wasn't, you know, meow meow.
What is it?
Regeneration. It didn't have the good flavor stuff in it, okay?
It tastes horrible.
It's fair. It's for function, not.
Not for flavor. Medicine's supposed to be bitter and not taste it.
But I want it to taste good. It makes it easier to drink.
Wow. Maybe next time I take my time on one, I'll put in some nice flavoring.
I appreciate it.
Could taste like berries.
That or a honey one. I like honey.
Yeah.
Well,
honey's pretty good.
Could. Wash it down with honey.
I'm getting flashbacks to the culinary class where I needed a bottle, and so I chugged honey.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep this, by the way. I will actually drink this over time.
Sorry, I have 512 honey bottles.
Why?
I had a bee farm, and I just had so much honey.
You know, I wish I knew about that sooner. I always only made honey treats for myself on rare occasions because I didn't have much honey. I could have had so much more.
I know. But not about
I've got a whole bunch of. There's a whole bunch of copper on my roof that's like aging past the point that I wanted at because I didn't have any honeycomb.
Oh, true. Honeycomb is. I don't. Oh wait, no, never mind. I have 310 if you want some.
I would take a few.
Have 54.
Perfect. That's probably the exact amount that I need.
I gotta figure out what belongings I'm leaving here and what I'm taking. I'm taking all my accessories. Those are, in fact, going to be mine. I'll leave my elytra that was gifted to me for someone of our court to utilize.
Mm. We'll put a little name on it.
I don't know if anyone was going to want my tools or not. I'm not going to be chopping wood back at home.
You might.
So I guess if there's anyone in the court that doesn't have netherite tools.
I really hope at this point they all do.
I don't know.
I would hope. If not, then maybe that's part of the problem.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just kingdom building's taking forever because everybody's just using iron tools.
The beacon has been missing for the longest time, and I read a really sad realization. That's not the right one. Oh, it is in there. Can you take the beacon away from me?
Yeah.
I tried to find that on multiple occasions and could never find it, and I thought it was just gone.
No. I'll put it back up where it used to be. It's a really strong box.
It is a really strong box.
Very durable.
Oh, my botany club. We only had one meeting.
Oh.
You just have to start one out.
Next botany club right now.
I don't even know what I would talk about.
How to treat indoor plants and how to keep them healthy.
Oh, this isn't something important for you to know. You know how part of the Cribden, a branch of the Cribden family, lives in Dawnmeal now? They run their business out of there. I was asked by Lady Leviathan if she could send some people. I've already started the paperwork for it, so it's mostly handled. It's just so you know of it if it gets brought up to you, but some of her household have moved to Solmera. They are going to go through the process of being full residents, including pledging loyalty and everything related to that.
I see, right?
So if they do choose to value Cerulean over our own court, they will be tried for treason.
Okay.
But with the situation with the Grand Duke going on, I guess they wanted away from their home territory. And I permitted it because they're very wealthy. So.
Is this her household or her herself as well?
I think it's just members of her household, people she has employed.
I see.
She said a lot of them have useful skills, so there's a good chance they might come in as teachers, which I think would be good, especially if you hopefully win the crown. I think it's good to help get rid of some of the biases against sea monsters, so having some in our territory as teachers to teach Cerulean culture and such, I think would be a benefit. I know that's what she asked me about prior to us all spending the day together fighting things.
It was a nice day.
I do think I am going to lay back down then if I'm going to stay here.
Sounds good to me.
Can I have help back over?
Rest up. Absolutely.
All the kitties.
Yeah. Katarina is gonna watch over you as well.
Her face is so flat. Is my face flat?
No.
No. You have a very well-proportioned face, but Katarina has decided she likes the flatness.
We have Katamiawa, and we got 7th here. Where's Tuvali?
She's in my library.
Can she be added to the
well,
collective for a night? Can I have her for a night?
I will bring her over.
All the meows.
I like all the meows. They kick me less than Lady Daphne.
That's fair. She did. She did kick.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, rest well.
Thank
Get
you.
good sleep.
Yes, get all the rest.
Tell me
you
a
can.
miss of the way if you need anything.
Of course. Farewell.
Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I know that I would be upset if they didn't tell me, but I'd be willing to tell 7. But I need Tavali to stay focused on the task at hand. And the task at hand is the academy. I can't have her worrying about me. That's why I need to leave the academy as soon as possible. I can't get worse while I'm here. And my court not be able to prioritize the right thing, because if I cannot be beneficial to my court, I am not the priority. I am not the priority if I am not able to deliver results. A soul is meant to be a reflection of their court a reflection of them. And I am not going to drag my court down. I'll have to arrange for a conversation with the headmaster. And let him know that I am leaving. I'll have to talk to the prince to let him know that further treaty and contract negotiation will have to go through Tavali, but that I will send blood from home. As we did while in our own territories, he will still receive it. I'm so tired. I need to lay back down.